is the LGB needs to be separated from the TQ and the plus.
This is a message from an OG lesbian. The acronym LGBTQ+ is not a representation of a united community, but the strategic forced teaming of the LGB with the TQ+ that serves a dark agenda to rebrand sexual fetishes and disorders as sexual orientations. For what was once a legitimate civil rights movement, gay rights, has been hijacked quite literally by the TQ+ and used as a Trojan horse to mainstream their degeneracy. First, we have the untouchable Ts, the trans cult, who want to sterilise children with puberty blockers, turn all homosexuals into surgical simulations of straight people, and destroy women's rights to enable men's fetishes. Then we have the Qs, young men feminised by sissy porn, furries and pups who fetishise bestiality, and even adult babies who fetishise infancy are all accepted and protected by the rainbow umbrella that magically transforms all scrutiny into bigotry. But the thing that requires the most scrutiny is the unspecified plus at the end, a placeholder for what's coming next. MAPS, or minor attracted people, a euphemism.
What I've always said about this, the LGBTQ community, the LGB needs to speak up. Everybody knows about lesbian, gays, and bisexuals. We know about it. If that's your choice, that's your choice. You have to talk to God about that, but you are still a human being. But I always feel like their community has been hijacked by the trans, the queers, the pluses, and all the extra stuff. I feel like the only way you can stop the trans community from really dominating and pushing this agenda is the LGB needs to be separated from the TQ and the plus. Why do I say that? The trans and the Qs and the pluses and all that, they need the money from the LGB. What the LGBs did was they got their rights and they became a civil rights movement, right? But the trans and the queers and the pluses didn't go through all of that. So they had to jump on the bandwagon with the lesbian, gays, and bisexuals so they can get the money. So now the trans can say, no, this is just not something out of the blue. This is a civil rights issue. Want to see the full clip? Head to Mr. Marcus World YouTube channel. Link is in the bio.